welcome to the Teeny Tinkers channel. I make ball jointed doll and craft related content. Today's video is about tattoos for dolls. Now, if you're very skilled and you can draw very small and you have very, very sharp pencils, you can draw tattoos on your dolls. I know that not everybody can do that. I know that I can barely do that. So I wanted to use this video as an opportunity to talk about an alternative. There are a couple alternatives for this that are really easy. One is nail, like deco art things, and then the other one is temporary tattoos. And maybe right about now you're thinking, how do I put temporary tattoos on a doll? And how do I make them stick? And aren't they stuck to the paper? And the answers to all of those are yes. Not all of them, but some of them. So we're going to use Margot today because Margot is definitely due for some new tattoos. She's on a doll leaves body, and way back when I decided to make this doll a mini-me, so I gave it my tattoos. Not well, because I didn't even have good pencils at the time, so they're not done well. They were done in like Faber-Castell watercolors. I've moved on to Derwent ink tints, which work like so much better. So they needed redoing anyways, but since she's not a mini-me anymore, I don't need her to have my tattoos. So I'm going to give her some new ones. So what I did is I went on AliExpress, but you can get any temporary tattoos really. But you want the mini ones because obviously the big ones are going to be big. And I got this like stack of 50 sheets, and they're the minis. Now the one on the front is huge and I immediately got worried, but I took a quick glance and it looks like there's a whole bunch of different sizes. So and I'll link these exact ones down in the description in case you see something you like. But we've got a feather. They're nice, not for today. I'm just gonna, that's gorgeous and might be a really nice thigh piece, but it's a little bigger than what I'm going for today. We've got some deer, some butterflies. Those might be okay. Let's put those to the side. Oh, okay. This is cool. So we have one that's like a wide one. This could make a really good chest piece. We'll have to size them out, but I'm gonna put this one to the side too. We got some butterflies and all that good stuff. Some stars and like the emo diamonds, so we're gonna put those to the side. Pentagrams, put those in the maybe. I wonder if I cut that right, if that could be like an underbust tattoo. Some more stars and stuff, and then this one, which is gorgeous but too big. So I'm gonna put some of these to the side, and we have quite a few options. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is go ahead and undress Margot. So, warning, dolly nudity. Yeah, dolly nudity. Okay, so here's Margot. These are the tattoos I was talking about. So she's got, like, all of my tattoos, like, a tattoo tour, but, here's, it's on this side. There it is. Ooh. There's a bird. Oh, there was a bird behind her ear, but that was on an old head. Roses, my super basic feather. It's much bigger than this actually. I drew it really small, but it's like a watercolor cow, but that's actually a pretty good depiction of it. Again, just chunky. The wrists. Is all of the tattoos I've got? I need to go get some more tattoos. I think I just have the 7. Alright, I am due for one in November, so there will be another tattoo. And I've decided to start getting my tattoos places where they're actually visible, so I don't forget I have them. Okay, so hat off. I'm actually going to take her head off too because I don't want to mess up her head at all while I'm doing this, or crack it open. I'll also take a moment to show you her new face up if I can get this. I really like the colors and the blushing, and she's got a septum ring. Eyebrows aren't great, lashes aren't great. I have improved. But yeah. Here's the body. The first thing I've got to do is take off the other tattoos. So I'm just going to use a fresh magic eraser and a little bit of non-acetone nail polish remover and take that off, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have a freshly washed, and I have sealed her and let her sit She's looking so pale. And I forgot how, like, slick this doll was when she's not sprayed down with Mr. Super Clear. It makes her so, like, obviously it's matte, but it makes her resin feel completely different. I have also gone ahead and cut out the tattoos that I think, ooh, stand girl, I think that I'm going to be using. Like, I've kind of made it so they'll be easier to put on. So what you're going to need is a paintbrush or a sponge brush. I'm going to be using a paintbrush. I have, like, it's small, but, you know, there, like this. And you need water, and I forgot it, so I'm going to go get my water. Be right back. Oh, yeah, and if you like, you can also use a wet cloth. I've got one here, but you need to just be a little more careful with, like, making sure things aren't sliding around and stuff. Okay, so I'm probably going to do the big tattoos first, number one, so I can show you, and then also so I can place little ones around them. I tried to cut out this one, like an underbust tattoo. And then I realized if I put it like this, it's gonna sit funny. So I might just see how it's gonna sit over the joint. I'm not sure how to do that without it looking weird. So I think what I'm gonna do is just cut off that top part and then put this on the bottom. So scissors, using fabric scissors because I never learned my lesson. And I'm gonna just cut it so it's like on this line. Okay. So I'm gonna peel off the cover. Get that stuff to stop sticking. And as best as I can, center it. So I've leaned her back a bit and lined it up. And I'm just going to use my brush in my water and just make sure it gets nice and wet. Once it's wet, you should just be able to kind of apply a little pressure. And like a regular tattoo, you're just going to hold it for like 30 seconds or whatever. Maybe it's a minute. I don't think it specifies, but just until you can see it's starting to transfer. I can see it's already trying to go. And when it's done, which hopefully it is, see, you can see it's kind of lifting. I'm just gonna pick a corner and just, yeah, I had some slide there. But yeah, that looks pretty cute. I'm just going to pull off this piece that, scratch it off. Okay, and then here's the other thing. Before anything else, I'm just going to quickly take this tattoo outside and seal it, just because this joint is threatening it. So I'm going to go ahead and just deal with that. So another pro tip is you want to make sure that you leave yourself enough corner to grab, so that when you're taking it off, you're not grabbing the actual tattoo. That's what it looks like. Do I love the placement? I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these. Also, as I mentioned, there is another method, and that's nail art. And you do it the exact same way, except for it doesn't stick the same way a temporary tattoo does. You have to kind of put it on, wet it, and then kind of slide it off. It's actually a little more difficult, but you can get a lot more tiny things when you get like the nail decos rather than mini tattoos. But yeah, it works pretty much the same. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tattoo her up. I'll come back when I'm done. Okay, so I might have gone a little wild on the tattoos. I didn't put any on her booty, so I mean, there's that. But a tattoo tour for Margot would take hours. So I basically put like a bunch of random ones here for her sleeve. I made sure to go all the way around, staying away from where the joints would kind of bend in. On this side, I cut up a flower one into 2 pieces to kind of extend it down the arm. I did end up putting that big one I liked on her back. So when she bends, it's gonna obviously distort the tattoo, but she's gonna be dressed most of the time anyways. That was just for when she's naked, and it looks really cool across her back. Okay, so on the front I put a cross here. There's that original chest piece and the other one. A couple on her hips. They're not even, but we're just going to pretend they are. I really love the way the face turned out. It like wraps her thigh really nicely. And then I have like butterflies and flowers and stuff and deer. And then on the side, I have all those different star tattoos. I put like wrapping the leg in different ways. And then, yeah, just lots of tattoos. The nice thing is, as soon as I put her in nail polish remover or whatever with the sealant, all of these will come right off. So if I ever want to sell the blank body, that's easy enough. I could sell it tattooed if somebody wanted it, but you know. And if I ever wanted to change her tattoos, again, I just have to remove the sealant, wipe her off with some Mr. Super Clear, and then put new tattoos. So, I mean, that's always fun. Here's Margot, all put back together. She's wearing this super cute sundress that really shows off her tattoos. Yes, it's fall, but I really want to just look at her tattoos for a while, so she'll be wearing this kind of stuff. Have you ever tattooed one of your dolls? If so, what method did you use? Did you use the temporary tattoo? Did you use the temporary tattoos? Did you use the nail art? Have you drawn them on? Did you paint them on? Let me know. And as always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye!